but I'm not here to talk about my crack. My crack. Crack.
Crack.
I don't know why that appeals to me, but it does. Soily. Oh, no, Solly. But, yeah, Soily. Quick, get your kid hooked on handheld electronics with Puppy Day.
I know some of these so I can look at these. A lot of jumping, a lot of Cody roads.
Are they edible?
Oh, it is only those four. No,
Okay.
they're just squishy. Just squish me.
Yeah.
Like these cool things, squish me. I want to throw one of these.
See, I like this is kind of cool looking because it's got like tentacles. I do like that. But I want this one. The brown one.
I want this.
Shelfie or whatever it is.
Oh, look, there's more down here.
Okay. There's Splatnies. But they're not, yeah, they don't have any of them. Is that a monkey? Tell me they don't have a monkey.
No, there's no monkey.
How can you? Why would you? Seems stupid. Wow. That's the biggest edible I've ever seen, bro. Hope you're not busy for about a month. Can you hear? They're on the roof. What's up, dirtbags? Hey, sunny day, sunny day. I don't like sunny days. Sunny days are no good for gingers. Gives you skin cancer. They are on the roof. Let's get the f*** out of here. Hey, happy reinforcing of the stereotypes. I'm out. It's a sunny day, and I'm feeling okay. Might not look that way from the outside, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. 72 degrees in here, man. Smooth sailing. Seriously? What the? Yeah, I started driving to Radar because I want to just go see if they got something over there. But like part of the way there, like a cup of coffee caught up with me, and I have to like take a really wicked piss. So I drove way out of my way to come to Target because it's just, you know, they got a public restroom here anyway. The other thing I thought about doing for a moment there was, you know, just for the content, just for the viewers, just for you, for y'all's, was to go plant my camera and then like stand in the middle of a toy aisle and just like openly wet myself. Just let go. But then I thought, nah. Anyway, let's go into Target. Far out. These things got here though, finally. MG Metro. Okay. No. Jay's Garage, some Mutt Cuts. Oh, there's the Porsche. I don't know if my kids got that one yet. I might grab that for Zeb before I leave because what's missing? Nope, they're all here, I guess. Well, I'll text him and find out. Escort. Oh. It's not too shabby. Body set. Oh. I walked right past it, almost. Are you kidding me? There's the Yellow Submarine. That's cool, but yeah, you better believe it. Even me, even at $7 and no gasoline in my car, I'm gonna make that move. Just cause. Nothing. Wow. By the way, F1 season started this weekend in Australia, and it was a great race in the rain. If you're not up on it, you should definitely get up on it. Nice 720. I agree. All right. These things are up to Series 2 now. That's nice. I saw that they were carrying these at, what's it called? Oh, what's the name of that shop? I remember Cryptid. That's what I was trying to remember before. Cryptid Toys and Games. That's not too shabby. That's kind of good looking, actually. Although, you know, GMC trucks. Shout out to Joanna. That's really interesting. What's it supposed to be? Oh, $4.99. Okey-doke. now we got hail. Hail. Oh boy. I'm just doing a little maintenance on some of the comic books that came in over this last probably 2 weeks or so. I will go through everything that comes in, and I have to oftentimes change the bag and the board. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because this is something that I talk about from time to time. It is the added and or hidden expenses and time, space, and materials it takes to be a proper steward of one's collection. And as you can see, I've got a stack of books. I've started bagging and boarding these over here. There are different boards and different bags for different era of comics. So you want to use those. And then the second one that I would suggest is to use the Scotch brand tape. Don't cheap out. The reason for that is, well, I'll put it on screen right now. As you can see right here, this is one of the bags and boards that came in, and you can see how the tape has completely gone south. It's cheap tape, so it also is in a bag that looks like an old lady's stocking. It's rumpled. It's not form-fitting. It's probably, if I had to guess on this particular bag, it's probably a good decade to 2 decades old, maybe. And Mylar technology has come way up. So there's a reason, always a good reason, to switch over to proper of the time supplies with your collection, whether that's to do, cards and sleevings and getting them into binders and keeping them out of the sun, or in this case, UV protected Mylar. Take that as you will. I still keep things out of the sun most of the time, but I'm I'm out here doing this on one of my favorite tables in the house right now. So, and Penny's here with me. Hey, Penny. She don't care. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of talk about, for a minute, being a good nerd. And that means when you get things from an auction or when you buy them out in public, please consider what they're packed in, and take care of this stuff, and it will take care of you in turn. I'm going to show something like really sort of gnarly now, so please hold your gag reflex. But just as a perfect sort of, wow, look at this, wow, look at that. As you can see, you get a variety of different colors and orchestrations of board. And in this case here in particular, let me move it a little more into the sunshine. That looks like it's been in an atomic blast. That's probably dirt that has accumulated in the bag outside of the book's imprint. And so, I mean, whether you're dealing with something that's 5 years old or decades old, you need to inspect it, because not everything that comes in is going to be taken care of. And in the case of, wow, that was my knees cracking. In the case of some of these comic books too, as you get them out, you will notice like the bag, and let me throw up another picture here really quick of this lack of clarity is what you're putting a piece of art behind in order to look at it and appreciate it. It takes away from the beauty that the book may be in. So in looking at these books when they're outside of the bags, it gives you a much better idea of condition. You can flip through them and see if anything has been cut out. This is a much more recent book, so there's nothing missing here. You know, this was a givey. It was just, I believe it might have even been sent just free range like this, not even in a bag. Stuff will look much more vibrant in more new Mylar. And what we're talking about in this case, or in the case of collectors' cards, no matter what kind of thing it is, whether it's Magic or Pokemon or, the latest up-and-coming fad of the One Piece cards, you want this stuff to look good, right? So taking care of it is essential. These books here have definitely been loved. A couple of these, getting down here, I wanted to show you. This book is in absolutely crispy state. It is torched. I mean, just people say wood chipper for this kind of thing, but you just don't do that with a piece of artwork. This is from 1973. So if you were from 1973, you'd have problems with your spine, just as I do. Anyway, this will look much better in a brand new bag. And this is the way it ought to be treated. And, some of this stuff I will end up moving on. Some of the stuff I will end up keeping in my collection. Oh, this is an interesting copy of Sergeant Rock here with an undead Hitler on the cover. Kind of like that. And this is the other book that I'm really searching out right now. Doom 2099. And I need number 1 really, really desperately. And of course, some of the sellers on Whatnot have started to figure out how to trigger me by putting in, Gorilla Books. Gorilla Books. The Hulk. The other thing I wanted to talk about with these books is that this was in an original Mylar bag, which had gone, or not Mylar, it was just straight old plastic sleeving that they would mail things in, and or in this case to keep the card with it. I took it out of that bag because most comic book dealers whom I speak with on a retail level say that one of the first things they're going to have to do if they take in a book like that, even though the collectors might cringe, is to remove it from that bag. It looks terrible. It looks nasty. And they have to inspect the overall quality of the book. It's very difficult to do that in mailers. So anyway, this was a Darkhawk with this is a 1993 product. Back in the day, Marvel was trying to do cards much the same way as they're attempting to do again. And then a couple really sweet issue of Swamp Thing that I stumbled on. People will call this a reader copy because of all the damage on the spine and stuff like that. But come on, don't be daft. This came 2 books in one bag, so I got issue 1 and issue 2 for the price of one because the seller was unaware, I believe, that there were 2 books in the bag. And then these 2 did come in the bag. It doubled up in a bag, so I'm splitting them into separate bags and boards. Really neat. Not familiar with the series. It comes from Zoetrope, Myths and Legends, and Robin Hood and Gretel Fairy Tale Team Up. Haven't even opened these yet. I will, though. They look like interesting books. Anyway, that's really what I want to kind of talk about there. Do you have anything to add, Penny? Penny? Hey, Penny. You don't exist, Penny. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the very latest in bath towel technology. This is the little. If you watch Doctor Who and you know that there's an alternate control room for the TARDIS, this is like a little side lab inside the lab. So, what's that? Golf. Okay. This is where I do fix-it stuff. As you can see, I have to repair Annie's banana duck. It's a different story. But one that I'm sure we'll get into someday. The story of the banana duck. I just wanted to show this one piece of die-cast that I picked up while I was at Target yesterday. This episode has taken probably over a week to produce, all told, all completely. I've had a lot going on. But I did want to show this because it's, this is from, I would assume, from the pop culture. Yeah, oh, yeah, duh. It is. It's from the Hot Wheels pop culture set. Doesn't say what else was on it, but I assume this came in with some of the other stuff you saw earlier in the episode. Wow, that's a statement of depth and logic. My mind is awash. A filthy, filthy wash. Anyway, this was something that I never expected to see. I believe I knew it was coming out, but this is the Ghost Rider Dodge Charger, the Robbie Reyes Dodge Charger. And I am not going to remove this from the package. If I find another one, I'll unbox it. I'll take it out. But I think the whole package is so cool looking that this is just kind of one of those that it's just fine to remain in the package. I'm going to turn this around so that the light can really kind of catch that edge, and you can see all the flames coming off of the front wheel well and rolling to the back and across the back wheel well. The tires are Real Rider, but they're orange rubber. And the engine also is sort of awash in flame. I didn't notice when I picked it up, of course, but the front is not tempoed. It's a grill from if you're not familiar with premium stuff, it's got a metal base to it as well as the top. But let me see if I can get this so that the light doesn't kill it entirely. There's a whole bunch of sort of cell shading going on with the back end of this car and the sides. And So I would really like to get one of these and get it out of the package, or someday find one that somebody has removed prior to my ownership. But like I said, this is so pretty as a complete display that I'm going to leave it in the package. And that's really the last thing that I picked up from these last couple of days. Let me turn this camera around here and mind if I get my seat? Don't you try that soft purr crap with me. Move for a second. Come on, man. I gotta do final thoughts. Well, it's not like I have anything really. I don't have anything really salient to add to any of this. It's just the usual. Trying to entertain while we also somewhat educate. I've not been able to find any packages of Pokemon cards out there very easily, as I would imagine is happening to most of all of you as well, unless you are close to Maple Shade, New Jersey, and then you can go in and see the folks at Cryptid, and they've got some stock on hand. Gosh knows how he's finding it anymore. Shelf flipping is not an endless supply. But anyway, I have made a couple of moves on Whatnot recently that don't involve comic books. I know, I'm as shocked as you are. But I was in an antique thing that was going by, and somebody came up with one of those tins, the sort of the rectangular tins, and it was full of cards. Probably 40, 50 cards in this tin, just stacked in both halves and put together. So that was $3, and the first one went by, and I thought to myself, in this day and age where it's impossible to find the actual package deal, I was foolish to, and then another one came up just like it. So I bid and bought that one for $3. So I've got a mystery box of cards coming in, which is going to be double the fun, because they're going to come in and I'm going to take a look through them first, and then I'm going to hand over to the grandkids who are learning to play the game, here's the other funny bit of Pokemon. Is really kind of turned into a Pokemon segment, but Annie every once in a while now plays Pokemon Go. It's officially completely unhip, but we see lots of people playing the game. There must have been something sort of reviving when our family mentioned earlier in this video, actually, when Joanna was over for dinner the other night, we were talking about Pokemon Go because Joanna has collected stuff from all over the world on her Pokemon Go. I feel so left behind just looking at the cards and enjoying the cards. But anyway, I've got a few, like I said, I've got that box, that tin that's coming in of mystery cards. Don't know what's in it. So we'll find out together. And I promise I'm not going to open it up before, or, you know, I'm going to do it on camera so that if anything cool does come up, it's not like, you know, I can claim that it. I just don't want to go through all the BS that people, oh, you planted it. I'm too old and stupid to try that crap to get ahead on YouTube. I'm going to live or die based on the quality of my consumer humor. And I'm okay with that. By the way, also, mentioning Matt Hennigan, congratulations to Matt Hennigan, who is climbing the subscriber numbers. And y'all should go over and check out the Dust Bunny Flotilla. The Dust Bunny Brigade. What is it? It's like I've been slapped in the head with a 2x4 recently. And I wish I could explain. But I can't, so I won't. Just if you do enjoy some of the lunacy that you're seeing, hit the subscribe button, please. And I'm not asking for myself. This is something that you do for anybody's content that you enjoy. If you hit the subscribe button, it's just a good way to give them a little chuck in the shoulder and say good job. And so I'm not asking for myself. I'm asking for anybody whose content you enjoy, big, small, or me, barely existent. Anyway, thanks everybody. I'm going to go off and create more lunacy. That's a lie. I'm going to go play some Fortnite. But anyway, I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye. Yeah.